right, so here it is. I mean, let's go ahead and bust this thing open and see what's in it. Oh, stapled, just like the side. All right, what do we got here? These look like the top bows. So we have clamps, and we have more clamps. Apparently there will be a lot of clamping. All right, this appears to be the seal that will most likely go onto the box, assuming. Probably go that way. We'll put this up here, because there's another one that looks a lot like it. Right, yeah. And this one has no snap, so I'm gonna call this one the front. And I'm gonna assume that my cover is gonna go into this somehow. What else we got? All right, this looks like sides. 2 of them. All right, let's just slide those in here for now. That's the canvas itself, or the tarp, or I don't know, the cover. What are these? Some kind of little weird sliding plastic snappy things. And then we have the actual directions. And since there are staples on this that are poking me in uncomfortable places, off you go. All right, let's take a look at this. And it tells me to assemble there. Yeah, that's real nice. These directions blow. Oh boy, look at it all. You might notice I have angle iron over the edges of my bed rails here on both sides, heavy duty. That is because there used to be a sander on this. This is a plow truck. So let's do it. Step 1, wash everything. That makes sense. I will make you watch that. So yeah, so my step 1 is going to be to remove these side rails. All right, so I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to wipe it down, and then I'll be back. How's that? Actually, it's really nice underneath here. I was surprised. Not really, this bed's in great shape. I'm going to build it on the truck, even though it says build it off the truck. Ooh, I'm a rule breaker. I'm going to grab this thing, stick it on here. Yep, look at that. Fits up nice. Let's bust this little piece of material out. I'll pull it right out of there. All right, let me take a look at this bead and what's going to happen. All right. Yeah, slides right in there. Yeah, so far so good. Seems like it's got a good tight grab on there. Get that Velcro out the way. Look at that, that was easy. All right, I guess it goes as far as it goes. That's as far as it goes. And we're gonna put the little piece back on. A little end piece there. Doink. That's it. And they also want you to peel this paper off. That is not a sticky, like sticker under there. It's not gonna stick to your paint or anything. That's just a seal. You don't have to do it this way, you guys. You could do it your way. Doing it my way. I'm just gonna bring this up toward the front because it just seems like that's where it wants to go. These look pretty identical. Let me see. Yeah. I see no differences. So left, right, it does not matter. If it does, and you guys are laughing at me right now, we'll all laugh together when I find out. All right, so I'm just gonna pick one. I'm gonna make it this one. Stupid directions, you can stay there. So anyway, let's take this guy and put it here. And what, clip it in, I assume? That's good, the ball is in the hole. Sounds like some kind of secret agent code. All right, bada boom and bada bing. Now see, this is raised way high up off of that. So what am I doing wrong here? I don't know, but there's a big old gap here because this being up here lifts it off. So obviously I'm just gonna need to read the directions at some point and figure out why. But before then, I think this is all I need to do. Put this end on, put the other side in. because I'm by myself out here. And then I'll slap one side at a time. That way it won't drop. All right, frame's built. So we pretend we built that down on the pavement without scuffing everything up. I mean, I can stick my finger under here, you guys. See? Hello. Look at that. So why? Because it's sitting up on this piece. It goes up against the toolbox. They must have thought of that. So what does clamping it down just kind of pinch that down? This is some bullshit. Please do not litter. Yeah, place it against the toolbox like I did. Assemble tonneau as described. Yeah. Position frame front rail on top of L bracket. Cool friggin' story. I guess it's all about tightening them down tight enough. After much farting around, it does just sit up on that L channel up there. I don't want to warp the rails though, so you know, I'll be careful. All right, so let's look at these brackets. And I have 2 extra because I have a long bed. So the short bed would just use 6. Long bed, you get them 2 extra. And it comes with a little tool here to put it together. So this should be easy. I'm gonna have to wave my arms around though and make my lights come on. See? This took longer than I expected. Not the way it works though, you guys. So let me see, what is it? And the pictures, what you guys see. These directions are pretty sucky. I don't like them. I know. All right, clamp spacing. All right. It says use the stickers, but they only show 3, so that's for a short bed. And I'm gonna do 4. I'm just gonna make it look nice and even. That's what I'm gonna do. All right. And just clip that on there. That's pretty simple, isn't it? All right, I got a bunch of bolts it came with and that little tool. All right, I'm just gonna clamp that right up in there. Oh, that's already up against the top, that's it. As far as it goes, drop that little screw in there, just at least get it basically tight. And I'm going to do the other side too, and then I'm going to jam this thing forward so that seals nice and tight up against my diamond plate. That should be loose enough to still move it. Yeah, okay. So those are easy, guys. Easy. All right, clip it on. Look at how I'm going to be a pro. You know what it is the clamp is just not milled perfectly. It's just a tight clamp. Alright, so we might expect to find some tight clamps. So I'm going to keep a little forward pressure on this and go ahead and just crank this side down. Just a little, not all the way. I'm going to jam this one up, make sure it's good. Crank it down just enough that it's kind of pinned. Oh, I can't wait to see this thing done. You know that feeling? Look at that. Boink. Man, I wanted to go, hey, you guys, this is so quick and easy, and I love it, but right now I don't dig. You know I'm going to have a measuring tape out here, don't you? If you put that first one on an 8-foot bed, if you put that first one on the mark, you're going to go from grip it outside to the inside of the next one, 16.5 inches. If you do that, and you'll find you get outside of that one to the inside of the next one is 16.5, and then outside of this one to the inside of this one, 16.5. There it is. I like that, 16.5. I love it. That's what I'm gonna do. So there's one tip you're gonna get out of my video you might not get from someone else. 8-foot bed, go with 16.5, like I just showed you. All right, here we go, 16.5 from outside to inside. 16.5 from outside to inside. And you really want to get these right, because otherwise it's going to look all wonky. All right, so I got 4 of these because I got the long bed. Don't know if I paid extra for that. I forget. What's that? Oh, it's spring loaded. That's how they work. I like it. All right, so let's look. These are all marked. You can see them in the light. Cab center, tail center, and tail. All right, so I'm going to start with the tail. And what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and, you notice there's a little mouth right here. Well, you're going to feed it to either the top little nugget that's sticking out or the bottom one. You got two choices. Now, don't stick it in between them. All right, you're actually going to put it right on there. All right, it's going to be a little tight. So you push it, it's spring loaded, but I need to get this down to my bottom lip because I'm using the bottom one. They say the top one is if you want performance and the bottom one is for a sleek look. There it is. That's the tail. So next is the tail center. Jam it in there. It's a very tight constraint there. All right, that went all right. This one says cab center. Putting the spring end over there. Yeah, I think I got it. So that's nice. You can just do it yourself from here. All right, there we go. So that all went smooth. And away we go. Let's spread these out to approximations here. Easy enough to do. I'm gonna start with that one. Oh, and the very first one is snapped. You know, this is a fresh cover. Wow. Yeah, you're gonna have to give that the old stretch-a-rooney. All right, that's on, but I don't believe that's gonna stay on. All right, that's one corner. Oh, this might not be that pleasant the first time. Oh yeah, this is gonna be tough, you guys. I was told that there's a way to adjust this for winter. Because it is a little cool, and I think that's my sitch. Oh, come on now. Wowie. Yeah. That is not going to be fun or easy. Well, I didn't want to do it, but I'm going to have to take these off and put this into winter mode. I live in Massachusetts, and it's very cold here. So, pop go my snaps. All right. There it goes. That one's out. That one's out. Hey, come on. Now for now, I'm just going to put that here. Gently. So let me pop one of these snaps off. Oh, there's a little piece in here you got to take out. All push down. Just so you don't lose them. Check this out. Notice that it's not centered, the little snap. So you put it on the rail this way, both sides, and of course you have a tighter cover. If you flip them 180 degrees, you'd have them this way, then they're going to be that much closer to each other, just a little looser. So I'm going to go ahead and put it into winter mode, put these a little closer to each other because that's way too tight. It's new and it's cold out, so it's just not happening, you know. I don't care how big and strong you think your hands are, you're just going to wreck it. All right, but there is a little spring-loaded thing here to keep these from falling off, and it's going to suck to put these back on. I'll just tell you that. All right, so just push them off of there. Get a handful of them going. Just get them all. Taking them off's not that bad, but you can tell when you take them off that they are not going to be fun to put back on. All right. Let me see if I need a tool. Flip it over, press it down, and yep, you're gonna need a screwdriver. That works. Ow. Yeah, man, you're gonna have fun if you gotta flip these. Not fun. I'm gonna be here a while. Oh, I can't see doing all these without getting stabbed at least once. And putting one on upside down at least once. Do over. Yeah, the screwdriver is the way to go, you guys. Just get a little screwdriver, poke that thing down carefully so you don't stab yourself or scratch your paint. And then use the back end to pump it on there. All right, side rail, done. Off to the other side. 13, 14, 15, anybody want to guess? 16, 16. I flip them over now. Ooh, now I'm using the screwdriver with my left hand. Danger. Okay. Those are all upright. Now, I'm going to pop this little thing out. Looks just like the rest of them. And then let's collect these guys up off of here. Now these guys come off and go on a lot easier. Look at that. Doink, 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 doink. Right out of there. Flip it right over and put them right back in. See? Allegedly, this will alleviate a lot of that stress. Well, it doesn't look like that much of a move, so thankfully it'll still be tight, I'm sure. I'm surprised if this makes that much of a difference. I bet it's still gonna hurt your fingers trying to do it. But that's that. Those were much easier and faster. Put this right back in there. All right, let's stick that back on here. It's like I'm getting to know this thing. I should. I spent the night with it. Doink. This is it, folks. Did that work? Let's find out. Get a couple of corners going. I'll start over here and then go over there, so if there's a struggle, you can watch me closer and laugh at me. All right. First one, easy. No problem. Of course, there's nothing holding me back. But that's one corner. That should be easy, right? This is where we struggled last time. It looks the same. It looks the same. So, let's see. Yeah, folks, I don't think you're gonna avoid the struggle. I really don't. Wait. Oh, I got it. All right, let's see. What do we got over here? Give me one. Nah, this don't look like fun either, you guys. Even worse, because this is inside that channel. That thing's off by an inch. I'm gonna need to give it a little what for. Yeah, that moved it. A little more what for. And yeah, that sound effect. That's one corner. I ain't doing no more until I get this other corner. Definitely just needs to sit out in the sun for a day, but here I am on a cold New England night. I don't want to rip. Oh, I got it. Oh, you won't have to fight with it in the winter. Fuck off. Now these ones seem to just, look at this, you guys. Oh, they just go now. I suspect these are gonna snap down nice and easy like this on the other side too, because it's all about those corners. So expect to struggle with those corners, you guys, one way or the other, unless you're somewhere really warm, probably. But if you're in New England, expect a struggle. Right. Might as well just go right around the back now. So far, so good. Just the corners. Just the corners are rough. They seem like quality snaps. I think they'll hold up. You know? See how this side treats us. Nah, it's not bad. A little tight, but you gotta expect that. The other side is now bolted down. Folks, wanna hear something? That's the sound of the last one. All right, just make sure these are all on there good, and if so, that is it. All right, it's actually pretty nice looking. It fits pretty snugly. I like it. All right, let's see. Oh, hello, all my protected stuff. Clean this trash out now, huh? And look at that, that's nice. Yeah, and I can still open my toolbox. All right. Doesn't rub. Nope. That's nice, you guys. So I'll use it for a little while and I'll come back and I'll let you know what I think, but otherwise, that's the install. That's what I had to go through to put it on a 34 almost 35-year-old, probably is 35 years old actually now, truck. Oh, woman's home, perfect timing. I'll see you guys later. Boom, there it is. Done in the daylight. Oh, it's nice, tight, like a drum. Very nice. How nice that makes that look. That is just clean, clean, clean. Let's float from above and check it out. Floating away, floating away. Right? Doesn't that look good? Right, my Overlanders. 6.4, 410 horses. And that's Frankenstein. 6.2 diesel. But that looks nice, right?
Ow! Let's do it again!